Hey everybody, this is Big Gene from Raw Dealer Last Big Night. YouTube want to play. They say they want to play rough. Let's play rough. They keep cutting me off. I'm right here by the router. We know what they monitor. So let me tell a couple of stories right quick. Whether you heard them or not, whether it's some old, whether it's some new, it's all good. I'm glad to see y'all back, Cassie Jones, you and Kevin Curtis, Roxanne 718, the Boogeyman. I'm glad to see y'all coming back in here, man, because they want to play rough. Now, what I do know is that they got a couple of our entertainers. They got a lot of our entertainers. Were they part of the Boule? Were they part of the 1 or 5%? They out here to discourage us and make it seem like it don't exist when it do exist. These are the same ones. They go up in these bathhouses and they chill out with them in bathhouses. They chill out with them at these different cults where you got people eating human flesh and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They your J's and your D's, the Diddy's and the Jay-Z's. It's all of them, and it's a lot of actors in that stuff too. You got a lot of people that play a part of trying to discourage us and keep us in the dark. Now, I never knew what a bathhouse was until I had to wait outside for about 2.5 hours with Diddy. And then I found out what Turkish bathhouses were. Y'all go and do your homework and find out what they are. YouTube want to play? I can play. I can play rough too. How these guys sit around here and they dress like they boyfriends at functions that they bring their girls. Y'all saw that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's supposed to be a luncheon. See who dressed in the same colors at that luncheon with the same type of suits. And ask them why they cut their dreads off. Because they said it was all right for them to do it. Look at the cartoon character. It may be on The Simpsons or one of those cartoon characters that he had dreads before he even had dreads. Then he had to go get dreads because they made him get it because they told him that's how they wanted him to look. Oh, that was a hell of an Invisalign. Because they wanted him to be that way. They wanted to play rough. Let's play rough. Let's say how you took your kid's mother and would have her sleep with your friends for deals till she got tired of it. And that was a part of the rock and roll, they say that's a part of the rock and roll entertainment life. I don't know no man wanting people to sleep with his woman that he loves so much. That's your man, Diddy. Pete talking about them cross-colored jeans again. Nah, they don't like all that Israel talk. But it's behind it. I'm not going to even say I name anymore. I hope y'all know Israel is I. They're a bunch of Fruit Loops. Like who said that? East Oakland. East Oakland said they both 9 Max. There's a bunch of Fruit Loops. Yeah, man. They were trying to fool us. I'm tired of them, man. No, I didn't get the super chat, Kim. It would have popped up, but ain't nothing popped up. If y'all have Cash App, try that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to send something, but don't break your neck. It's all appreciated. You being right here, talking with me, making my day go a little faster, making my day go a little better. Ain't that right, Larry Cunningham? Lisa Jackson. He said Mikael West was right. I don't know what they can clone. I don't know what they could do like that. If they are, I got my double pump ready, and I'm letting it go. I ain't playing with them. I live a pretty good life. Y'all see I eat good. Y'all go to my Instagram. Y'all see I eat good. Yeah, and then y'all sit up here and listen here, man. I know y'all try to cash at me and everything. I mean, y'all try to do this YouTube thing. I found out that they take 30% of it. So if y'all can't cash at me or y'all can't PayPal me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. F YouTube. For real. And I appreciate y'all doing that and everything like that. But I just found out they take 30% of it. And they say they do it for their charities. Yeah, okay. And the shit to just reinforce that to me. Appreciate that, man. Somebody told me that, and you just reminded me of. You said, "I love you, but you eat like you need snatching, man." But I only eat like once a day. When you see that and I post something like that, I just eat that. I'm getting on my shit. I'm going to a nutrition on Saturday. All y'all worried about how I eat and everything like that. And my daughter trying to get me to be that vegan shit that she is. I just had 2 or 3 people die. Mr. Casa, thank you. I appreciate you, Alicia DeCasa. Thanks for the cash app. Appreciate that. Well, listen here, y'all. I need y'all to go check out what y'all know what country I'm talking about. Their CIA and their mafia, how they set up all that stuff up with Epstein, and how they've been all in this stuff with the propaganda, with the lobbyists. They've been putting money into lobbyists and companies, and boy, oh boy, them Clintons is terrible. Go look at it. Look how many different Irish, not Irish, not Irish. We can't say it. We can't say Israel. But they're gonna cut me off. Fashion TV just said, forget it. I'm gonna give it to you, Gene. I'm gonna send you 50, and they're gonna take 30% of that. Thank you, that Fashion TV, Fascio TV. This man got his. Yo, let me just tell you something. Do y'all remember Ron Brown? He was the Secretary of State. He was about to turn evidence against Clinton, and what happened? His plane hit a mountain, and they never found nothing other plane. Nothing other plane, y'all. Do y'all remember that? I think he was the Secretary of State or something like that. He was flying back to go on. He was going to go on trial or something like that. He's going to be. He had to answer to some kind of to the Senate or whatever like that, and plane hit a mountain, and they ain't find nothing of a presidential plane. Come on, man. He was the Secretary of Commerce. Some real smart people out here, man. I'm glad I got some smart people on this to come on this platform with me. They found the body? I thought they ain't find nothing. Born Roller said they found the body and had a bullet in his head. Yeah, Michael Jackson, they set him up like that too, man. He owned 60% of Sony. You see, they wasn't going for that one. He outsmarted all of them. Rashonda Haywood, you up on it? Okay, mama. But listen here, man. Don't let these celebrities, don't let these athletes and everything y'all fool y'all, man. They all are part of the propaganda to keep our mind from this. To keep our mind from the things that we supposed to have. Don't let it go back to that. Do not let it go back to that. Not only did he own the Beatle catalog, Saint Pico, what he did was he went overseas and he went to this country. This country had owned all the R&B and the black catalog, all that music like that from Sony. And he got it for less than $700 and some odd $1,000,000. He bought it from him. And they gave it to him, and that put him up on Sony. That put him up on that he had the most majority of Sony stocks, like 56 or 58% of the stock. So that made him in control of it. So they had to do what they had to do to him, allegedly. You know what that means. Yeah, Mike told more truth in his songs than Tupac did in his. Y'all gotta listen to Mike's stuff. He was something like what you call just said right here. They don't care about us. All that stuff. Come on, man. Mike was up on it. And see, what happens is that what we hate most as people is pedophilia. So they tried to make that Mike was a part of that so we would hate him when he was trying to give us the truth. Because we all hate that stuff. Except what's that cat name? The Undertaker 187. He want to jump on a bunch of. He want to jump in a barrel of dicks with some faggots. How that feel? 187. That's what he want to do. Come on my show playing. You can't play with me on my show. You know, I guess my man's them what you call, but he all be all on the YouTube and everything playing with me and stuff like that. Go play with yourself, man. We don't do that over here. We grown men. If you want to be with a bunch of faggots in a barrel of dicks, tell us how I feel, man. Tell us you had a good time, but we don't want no part of it. I'm going that hard. Yeah. JFK Jr. Yep. That and all that stuff happened after the Bill Gates stuff. When he exposed Bill Gates, like, how could this man be talking about depopulating the world? That was in February the 7th of 1997 in that magazine. J Rock 36. He said Trump ain't the enemy. Dr. Filthy tried to keep us inside our houses because his best friend was Bill Gates, who won the patent shop, didn't want to give us, and Trump said, go back outside. Yeah. Y'all see Bill Gates on television with his wife? Yo, he looked at her, he said, yo, this next go around is going to get the attention that it needs. Did anybody see that? He said this next, you know it's going to be another one. And you said it's going to get the attention it needs because you putting it out there. Yep. And check it out. If Jeff Epstein girl come up missing, they already said she got tested for the COVID. If she come up missing and she come up dead, we know what's up. Dr. DaCosta said she meant to tell me that Clinton's blood trials. Yo, Clinton is he got away with, man. This here, man. Y'all talk about us Republicans, but the Democrats, oh my God, they get away with a whole lot of that lobby shit. Y'all go check the facts, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't vote for Trump. I did not vote for Trump. And I didn't vote for Hillary either. I voted for everything but the president. But this time I ain't gonna waste my vote. Yeah, he owned the Beatle. He owned the Beatle catalog too. Hey, Miss Green, thank you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen, Linda. I haven't heard from you for a while. Linda. Listen, Linda. Miss Green, I'm just playing. Don't get mad at me. I'm just playing with you. She gonna curse me out. Listen, Linda. Y'all over my head, man. Y'all better go talk to Rec about all these executing these court dates and these people getting subpoenaed and everything like that. That's not my forte. Yeah, these people trying to kill them. They're trying to take America, man. I'm telling y'all, they trying to take America, man. I stab you in your neck. Live from the 718. Don't do that, brother. Not at all. Yeah. But listen, man, it's that Israel for real. Oh my God. Said it again. It's that mafia, it's the CIA, and they I forgot what they call it. They CIA. They they crazy. And they did a lot of special ops, and then they tried to blame it on the Russian government. But it was actually the Israel government. It was they ops who got into these special interest groups that put all this stuff in play. And they was a big supporter of the Epstein movement to do all this stuff to our politician and everything like that. J. Rod, we know Obama didn't do anything but put that gay thing into play. You know, he did that for himself. He didn't sign the bill for the HBCs. He didn't do none of that. That's my cousin talking about Michelle. Okay, Michelle. I never signed a signature card. I don't know if he watched it. I don't care. He got to watch something because he changed his narrative on how Big died and what he did that day before he died, and he was supposed to go to London. If you look at what he said at the beginning, and you look what he said on Wendy Williams, and you look what he said on Fat Joe, he changed his narrative because he know those people was waiting for Big out there in London, and then Kirk Burrows canceled the stuff. Then how could he have a flight? Somebody said he gonna talk about he missed his flight. Then he came to his house, like yo, let's go to the party. Lying, and the truth ain't in him. You hear what I said? He lying and the truth ain't in him. Big did not miss no flight because that would have been every last one of their narrative. That'd have been D-Rock narrative. Oh, Big missed the flight, so we just went to Puff House And that's how we ended up the party. D-Rock didn't say that. Little Caesar said, oh, we missed the flight because we were supposed to be going to Europe. And he missed the flight. And we ended up at Andre Harrell house to go pick up Puff to go to the party. Lil C's didn't say that. Lil C's did say, go ahead, Jane, with that cop shit. That shit should haunt you. Your man died that night. When I was trying to save y'all niggas, your man died. You know where you'll be at right now? You'll be on top of the world. If Big was living today, you'll be on top of the world. Go ahead with that cop shit, Gene. You think you know everything. I know these niggas in California ain't playing. And if you ain't like me and you ain't got it like me and you ain't trying to do everything to go back home, nigga, you better know. Don't nothing beats an ambush. Play if you wanna. Niggas will die for colors. And you want to play games out there. See where Mace was at. He said he was in the room with Brandy. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Brandy didn't go to the room till after Big was dead. If y'all tell somebody, I'm going to be mad at y'all. Mr. Community, he said that's one of their favorite lines when they can't handle the truth. You think you know everything. Charles Smith said he's Little Caesar's blocking people. Yeah, I block guys who come on with that crazy talking all that homo shit and that faggot shit and all the shit like that. I block them. I block them when they talk about some crazy shit about Chaz and shit like that because I want to hurt you. I want to hurt you. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't give if I would see some of these cats, I wouldn't care if the police was right next to them. I'd deck their ass and be ready to deck the police. And niggas know me from like that. They know I was that month. They didn't care. Chaz, the people from Black Hands will tell you, when the police grabbed Chaz, I tried to take I grabbed him up all in this shit and stuff like that. And the cop was like right there. The other cop was right there. I said, yeah, I'm an officer too. Call of Duty captain. Call of Duty captain. He ain't got no business putting his hands on my uncle. Nigga tell you, when I was in the office, one cop detective came and he grabbed my boss. Because my boss was trying to talk to his partner. He grabbed my boss. When I got finished with his ass, my boss was grabbing me, talking to me. Everybody was grabbing me. I blanked out on him. Another cop. Blinked out on him. If you don't believe me, I'll get somebody from my office. They'll tell you right there. I blinked out on his ass. I don't care, brother. So, yeah. Charles Smith, Lil C's block you. I block niggas too. Because listen, I ain't gonna care. I ain't gonna sit here and brain wrestle with your ass on no internet. And I'm not gonna have these little conversations with you. But you better pray for a living God. Better not nobody ever point me to you because I'm gonna knock you into next week. Rec want to put out a video, and I told him, Rec, you bet not. You bet not, Rec. These guys out here, they get to play They get to play on this internet with that stuff, and you just can't, like I don't let this shit bother me, but I'm not gonna sit up there and keep on, like I said, going back and forth with a nigga. This all he is a keyboard gangster. Pow 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 pow, pow 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 pow. Ask me why I ain't shoot back, nigga. I'm down the block trying to jump out a moving car to save big. Tried to ride on top of the car. I'm 6'7", 265 pounds back then, trying to ride on the same car on the outside to give my life. And you gonna ask me why I ain't shoot back. You ask Diddy why he pulled his seat back. Your niggas want to go to the next motherfucking Diddy party. That's why you don't do it. You don't go on his channel and say nothing. When him and Fat Joe was on there, you ain't go on there and say a damn thing. Knowing he's sent Sean to jail. You understand? Knowing he did what he had to do to get big to that party. Y'all know that. Y'all know the truth. Y'all know the truth, man. Here you go another one. Caesar Millennium. Why didn't I shoot back? Because your fat ass mama was in the way, Caesar. Tell the bitch to move. How about that one? Excuse me, ladies. I'm sorry about that. Nah, I ain't no. He just a clown. Now he famous. Now he want to go play in the barrel of dicks. That's what he need to do. Get back in your barrel of dicks, man. There's real men over here. Sorry, ladies. I apologize. I apologize. Let me say something for the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and this is true story. Big told me that Kim is gonna always be as rich. Charlie Baltimore was his woman, and he said that he was gonna make Charlie Baltimore bigger than Kim. I don't know how he was gonna do that, but she was gonna be the next big woman thing if Big had something to do with it. You understand? They try to downplay Charlie Baltimore out of that notorious shit, but that dude loved that girl from when he was talking to me. He didn't have to talk to me. We stood in that Winnebago all day. And then I didn't know that he was mad at Lil C's because Charlie Baltimore had seen the pictures that Lil C's left in the bag, and Lil C's didn't take it out like Big said until I heard Lil C's say, yo, Big was mad at me all that week because I forgot the bag of pictures. Now, I seen some of the pictures, and it was white girls, and they were naked, and they was boofing Big. So now, boofing, okay, they were giving him a fellatio. Narquise Lawrence said Charlie could write on her own and give her a different look. Yeah, that's probably true. But Big was going to orchestrate her shit so it could be, like he said, she was going to be the next. He said boofing, no spoofing. Yo, shit. The underscore shit. Yo, you be having me dying, Playboy. Oh my God. Yo, one of them gonna come out and say, yo, one of them gonna come out and say, yo, one of them gonna be man enough to say, before we left that house, Gene told us these niggas was gonna kill us. Now wasn't no bulletproof thing. Wasn't nothing bulletproof, brother. They wasn't even thinking like, yo, dog, we wasn't even supposed to be like, I thought they wasn't even going to no parties. That's what I was told by Kirk Burrows, but I just kept seeing Puff kept on my, you see my shit just growing. Shit, man, I gotta go back to St. Louis and get another cut. Because I am not giving this nigga no $50 to cut my hair. I'll give him 30 anyway. He talking about 50. I was like, oh, that's the Corona prices? All right. I'll wait till I'm gonna go to St. Louis a couple more weeks. My brother get on it. But anyway, one of these niggas will come back out and say something. We weren't supposed to go to those parties, no way. Kirk Burrows said, yo, listen, y'all ain't going no parties. That's why I went out there. He said, we're doing the studio. He might do some radio, and we're doing Soul Train, and that's it. Was there no parties? Nigga, come on. Yo. Lisa Jackson. Yep. $50 a haircut. Yo, listen here. I wish somebody can find this little Mexican kid. I don't know. They probably deported him or he's something like that. Yo, I swear for a living God. Me and Puff seen Dr. Dre and this other kid, Gavin or whatever like that. They were sitting on Melrose. I think it was somewhere on Melrose outside. So they stopped the limo and we got out. And when we got out, this shit is funny to motherfucker. When we got out the limo, this little kid said, Puff Daddy. And then Puff like, yeah, what's up? He said, fuck you, Tupac. And Janitor started running, and Puff started running after the little kid. I wish he got to be a grown-ass man right there. And I know he told people that. And motherfuckers say, yo, S.A., you smoke too much, you sniff too much glue, S.A., that too much dust, S.A. Yo, I'm here to tell y'all, if that kid ever told y'all that shit, I was there. It was the truth. Tommy Tavilla, I know I'm not minding. I'm just speaking on them, Tommy. I know the kids. They trying to get a ride. That's the new form of communication now. They want I got a ride. Oh, he said something about me. Oh, he said my name. Nigga, that don't mean a motherfucking thing. Say your name, so what? If you get a rise out of that, you got a terrible life. Because my rise, I want her to have brown eyes. She can have hazel eyes, but I want her to have brown eyes. Nice brown caramel or black skin. Hair that I could. No. Whoo! Sorry. But thanks for that super chat, man. I guess y'all super chat me because y'all don't have Cash App or PayPal, but I respect that. Y'all want to give YouTube 30% so they can send it to their charity. James T, my brother, that's my distant relative. Thanks for that Cash App. And that's what it is about it, man. I'd rather just have a couple of folks in here, man, and we talk positive things. When we talk early, y'all missed it. All the people who just coming in, the 200 and some other people coming in, yo, folks, would y'all tell them? Did I tear that shit down? Did I tear that Harold Melvin and the Blue Day notes down? Because we lost Sharon Page, this week. And I played Hope that we to be together soon. And they flagged me and everything like that, but I have my just turned it off and everything. He took it off the beginning of the first show. And when the part came in with Teddy's son, I sung that part. I thought I did it. Yo, listen to me. E, what up from you out there in DC? What's happening with you? Yeah, I thought I did a good job, but I got 173 likes. So out of about 400 and some people in here, so I mustn't do that good of a job. You know what I'm saying? Or that's just the 175 that saw it. You know what I'm saying? So they hit the like button and everything like that. But I did that thing right there, and then I was talking about how Teddy Pendergrass, the women used to throw the panties on the stage at him, and he used to throw them back because he wanted the draws. No, I'm just joking, man. I know Teddy got family out there, man, but he should have never got caught with that transvestite in the car. That's how he got paralyzed. It's crazy. Yeah, they talking about that. They talking about that Hopper 40 out there at Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's up with you, man? Hopper 40. What's good out there in Tulsa? Black Wall Street. The making of us all. And yo, listen to me. I want to say something about this girl, Candace, man. What's her name? Candace. Candace, as a black woman, as a fellow Republican, and somebody who has a somewhat of an education, go back and look at their history, man, and seeing how dangerous and how vicious these white folks was to blacks. You cannot say, Candace, you cannot say that America is not racist, Ma. It's built on racism. It's built on slavery. A black man could not get a fair trial and still can't get a fair trial. I've seen it. I've seen it done. Listen, look at this young lady. What's her name? She works as a prison specialist. They got her in jail because she was carrying her gun in Jersey, and the law states, the HR 218 law states that any peace officer can carry their gun anywhere in the world, anywhere in the nation, anywhere in the continental USA. And the judge got her in jail. She been in the military. She was an officer in the federal prison. Let's see what I find her name. Y'all go look this up, man. So what's her name? Y'all gotta find this. Somebody help me, please. I'm begging you. See, I'm begging you for help for this. This is serious. This sister. Hold on. I got it right here. What's her name? Dana Johnson. She was a USA Army veteran. She was an MP doing Operation Iraq Freedom, and she worked for the FBOP, the Federal Bureau of Prisons. And her title was Recreation Specialist. They got her in jail because they said she was carrying a gun. And she can carry a gun as a peace officer. Y'all don't care nothing about that. But go look it up. But Candace, America is not fair. I'm never going to sit on trial with my peers if I ever have to go to jail. I mean, let me knock on wood. I don't want to go to jail. But if I ever have a situation like that, I'm never going to have a jury of my peers. People that grew up like me, people that know the same things I know, it's not going to happen. And 9 times out of 10, the judge just behind that bench ain't going to be the same color. Yeah. Man, you know, like yeah, they bugging. But you know, if I had one wish to come true, man, before I leave this earth, man, I would want one of them niggas to come out. You know, my man Tone is Tone was a gangster, so I know Tone ain't gonna say that. But I would love D-Rock, and then y'all don't know Tone either. But I would love D-Rock. Or any of those niggas that was around the table before I left outside to see Big them. One of them niggas come out and say, yo, that nigga Big Gene told us. Big Gene told us. That would be a dream come true. Because then y'all would know. But some of y'all believe me, and I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Let's see what else is right here. Call me G. I like some of Candace thing, but she's bewildered because you're gonna tell me what's some people's name? The Central Park 5, the Groveland 4, Tulsa, that Black Wall Street, Roseland. Every time black people try to better their life and better their situations, they said a black man had sex with a white woman and they raped white women and they went to destroy everybody. They went to destroy everybody. Read all those stories and it end up black men raping a white woman allegedly that never happened. Emmett Till, all that. They went down to kill up everything black. No, let me get that right. They went to kill everything black. Everything black. They destroyed whole towns, farmland, everything. Come on, man. Candace, you smarter than that, but I know it gets you the attention that you need. It gets you the attention that you want to have, and it's okay. But keep it a buck. There's some things that we need to change in our political party as black people. But, Candace, keep it a buck. America is racist, has been, always will be. It was built on that. R.I.P. Vanessa Gillian. I don't know Vanessa Gillian, but my heart goes out to anybody that lost her. I'm sorry about that. I lost one of my friends too, Rodney Ocean. Lilla Ocean was his ex-wife of good friends of mine, Little Ocean Harris. And Rodney was a good brother. He worked for Elite Investigations. He was a correction officer out there on the island for years. Candace Owens, thanks, Pete. Appreciate that. Yo, and I don't know if it was this show or the last show. I told y'all what Gates said. This next round is going to get his attention. He is allowed to make statements like that because they putting it out here on us, man. They making this thing mutate to where they want to kill us, man. They want to get rid of us and they want to start over. That's why they're killing all these little businesses and everything like that. And how these big companies is the only one that's making the money. It's over in China. Why China is shut down? We still getting shit from China. And the reason we have Terrence Sledge, the reason we have these corrupt groups in power because they are able to go through the political party and what you call that? Lobby. If we get rid of this lobbyist shit, we'll have a better government. These lobbyists pay this pocket, pay that pocket, this group pay that group, and they get all this shit done and get shit passed. How you gonna pass to make food, to make vegetables and shit out of the DNA, and there's no farming, there's no natural farming that's being done. Pass laws to kill us. Bigger Bronx. What up with you, Bigger? And let me say something else to you, Candace. Because you said something about George Floyd being the martyr of the Black Lives Movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. He's not the martyr, Candace. You're smarter than that. What happened to George Floyd was the spark that led to what's happening in the Black Lives Matters today. The Black Lives Matters today. What happened to him, the way he died, the way they show how he begged for his life and cried for his mother who was already dead. You're smarter than that. That was sparked it. You don't hear me though. You're right, Richard Hill. Lobbyists runs the country. And they little groups they getting up. And every politician we know is a part of getting these lobbyists behind them so they can set them up so when they get out of office, they can be rich. I'm going to give you what you want while I'm in office. So when I get out, we good. NASA and all the Secret Service got to go. All that shit got to go because they all filled with Nazis. Cryptocolor tech. What can we do to survive? Brother. biblical. Pray. That's one. Not the Diddy type of praying and nothing like that. I mean, you, God, and the angels, the heavens, and the spirits and stuff like that. I ain't, nah. He said, pray. In my book, I wrote there's two types of white men. There's a white man that see color, and the white man who sees color is a white man that he's able to see change. He's able to adapt to differences in people. The other white man is the white man that his vision is blurred from fear, and all he sees is black. I want that white man who sees color, because that's the only way we're going to get out this situation that we're in. They had the power. They never let us get it. And once, if we do get out this situation, let's stop with all the dumb shit. Let's make sure our kids know the proper education that we need, the proper knowledge that they need. Make sure that we start owning our own businesses. And we start doing things to help the uplift of us and all other people around us. If those white people who see color folks get with us and we make it through this, let's break down all these other crazy barriers we have in this country, barriers, and make it someplace that we want to live and enjoy. And get rid of all this other bullshit. There's no way that you're going to tell me an athlete should be making $100 million and the guy could take your heart out and put it back, make 100,000. Let's put our money into what's real and what's right. So I know I didn't answer your question on what we could do to survive. Keep living, and we'll see. Let me see what they said, right? They said a lot of stuff. Spiritual warfare, seek the truth and devote to the living of one another. Someone to bring danger to you and living with you. You're right. We got to redo this whole curriculum and educate the kids right, so our kids know where they came from and what was real. That these people, like you look at Hanson. Hanson was one of the black men who were on the $2 bill, but you don't see him black on the $2 bill. You see it look like all white men is on the back of the $2 bill. But Hanson was considered one of the first presidents of the United States before they turned it over to the 13 colonies. Top notch and exclusive entertainment. She said they used to sing that song. Rest in peace, Sharon. Yeah, man. Come on. Yeah, I seen them march down on KKK Hill. Seem like they're ready to die or go to war. When you do stuff like that, you got to be ready. Eric Valentine, thank you. Mark G, I'm going to buy some property, and I'm gonna set up whereas that I'm gonna be cooking and talking to y'all and filming, and it's gonna be set up real nice. That's what we're working on right now. Just give me a little time, brother. Like I know y'all want other people to come on and be like, you know, this, that, and the third, and the whole nine yards. Eat the food and talk about the bullshit and everything. I got you. I got a little vision on that. You know what I mean? There was no other time that there were no other attempt to kill Big. Which Carl said, do I believe there was any other time? No. Even the people who was trying to kill Big didn't couldn't kill him that night. They just took him because we blew that light. Because those people right there, it was meant for old boy. He know it. The other people that he, the other people that he's, the other people that was set up to get Big, they couldn't get Big. They were sent there to get Big, couldn't get Big. Like I told them, people, it was three different types of groups was trying to kill us out there, and two of them was after old boy, and one group was after Big for what he did by saying, "Shoot up that Winnebago." Yeah, Justin, that's what they talk about, the underground pedophilia thing over there at MRAC. Him and what's called be talking about that. Amelia. I don't know much about that, but I want to talk about. Beautiful sunshine. I'm glad I'm here too. I like snapper and salmon, my favorite fish. Trying to go somewhere and play with yourself. The FBI and everybody else said they saw me on film and the whole nine yards. So I know who you working for or whoever you working for. Y'all go back and get in them barrel of dicks where y'all came from. Go play with yourself. I'm getting that route you with you. I don't know he was going to get hit, but yeah, I know those guys are trying to get back at him. You got to understand, they shit got shot up crazy. So what do? You a gang banger, somebody coming on your part of town, you want to get at them. Oh my God, thank you for the knowledge of history. Terrence Sledge, I don't get confused when the media lie. That's y'all get confused because I know what I saw and I know what went down. So what they try to do, they try to do false narratives to make y'all feel a certain kind of way. Because people have their agendas, certain agendas. I don't have no agenda for this. You know what I'm saying? I get guys on here talk about I stopped working for Puff in 2004. And not because he fired me or whatever like that. We stopped fucking with each other because of his mother. He got that. He was in the office. He was screaming to the top of his voice, "Yo, I'm tired of you always messing with Gene. Why you always messing with Gene?" That's what he said to his mother. Because I wouldn't go downstairs. I told him, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to go get your food out the car. And then this dude found one of my other dudes who was with Slick in the Family that was a cop to take my spot because he was NYPD and he could make money off of him. He wasn't making money off of me. The nigga Paul Offit wasn't making money off of me. I had my own contract. But if he brings somebody else in, if Puff paying $65 an hour, and he say, "Yo, man, I'll give you $40 an hour," and he takes 25, every hour you work, this nigga getting $25 free in his pocket because it's coming through his shit. That wasn't with me. He couldn't do me like that. I was there before him. I had my own contract. So all he did was schedule it. I had Friday, so he didn't want to do it no more. I ain't scared. Nigga, look at me. I look like I missed the meal. Do it look like I missed the meal? I told niggas already, Scott Storch paid more money than Puff. And I started working for Scott Storch after that for a little time. Nigga, and then I had contracts with buildings and working with elites and still doing my thing. Nigga, I ain't missing no meal. My kids went to school. It was a struggle. Put that money out. What I could. Did what I was supposed to. I got nice trinkets. But you hear they go, they be like, "Yo, that nigga broken." Get the fuck up out of here. That's just, yo, listen to me. Chris, Justin, and the rest of y'all,